when you want, yeah.
Oh, sweet. Alrighty, guys, it's that favourite time of the week. Welcome back to the White Line Fever podcast. I am Gethin Thomas.
I'm Alex Benbury. I nearly forgot my name. And our guest today, Thomas McGrath. Welcome in, boys.
Yeah, Tommy!
Cheers, fellas. Cheers for having me.
White Line Fever.
No, thanks for coming on, mate. So, Thomas.
Thomas.
We're gonna roll with that today, Thomas.
Don't worry, I got called TJ on the weekend. That was a first.
So yeah, we found out Tom's middle name, and that is Jack. Because
Jake. Close.
I guessed Jack, and I got real close.
Yeah.
And,
Nice.
yeah, no, we rolled out with TJ, but I don't think that really suits you.
I think it was like two of you that just kept on calling me. I was just
I think,
threw me
roll,
off.
Did you roll with it, Nate?
No, I just call him Tommy.
I
Babe.
gave it one.
Cutie, honey bun,
That was
sugar bear.
he calls me
Gummy.
anything.
He just calls me anything. And
I
Thomas
just call
goes.
him babe.
Yeah.
So
It's been a long relationship.
so you know me through cricket.
Cricket,
Yeah,
yeah.
originally.
Through
So we
cricket, through
just played.
Bicton.
We were at the same club for a year, but you were in the other team.
Yeah,
And then
different team.
you got pretty accustomed to flogging me when I moved back. So that was our relationship for the first couple of years.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Gethin, is your first time meeting Tom?
No,
No?
you probably don't
a few
remember this.
times.
Yeah, so we were in the East Freo B Division
Oh.
team in 2017.
I definitely don't remember that, but
You know, you actually like majority of the time were my kicking partner before training.
fuck, now I feel bad.
But yeah, that just shows how well my career was at footy. But yeah, no, that's
I've
how.
had a lot of those pre-trading kicking. Don't know if I can remember everyone that I've kicked with.
So that was year
2017.
17, that's like year 9.
Yeah. Futures, that's year 9. It's like
That's
18.
under 15s or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's a while ago.
You're a footy man mostly.
Yeah,
And
big
your
footy
partner
boy.
Is a cricketer.
Poof, yeah, I haven't played cricket in a little while, but
Yeah,
yeah.
For sure.
Love a good bit of
Very
cricket.
generous hidden talent, by the way. Very good cricketer. He won't say it, but he is. You played for a bit for East Freo?
Yeah,
for
for Waffle. Yeah. So I played East Freo pretty much since 2017, I think. Had a year off somewhere in there, but mainly played last year for the Colts team down the back line, mighty back six.
Yeah.
Chicks, definitely.
I wouldn't know. I'm a glory hunter in the forward line, so
Yeah. Well, now I play midfield, so not much more.
yeah, exactly. So junior clubs, who do you play for?
Adadale. Out with Matty. I always say Adadale, even though most of it was spent at East Freo.
Power.
'Cause, yeah,
You merged,
Power,
didn't you?
'cause we merged and
Not really. I mean, majority of the time
Actually,
it was at Adadale.
majority was at Adadale, yeah.
Matt, is it true? Did you do the same thing? Matt always used to register like through Adadale
Yeah.
first.
Yeah,
Every
yeah,
single
yeah.
time.
Always registered.
It was-
we were the only two, and Liam.
No, not Liam even registered with East Freo. Yeah.
So it's just
only
you two.
us two.
Yeah.
But you knew you were going to get...
Yeah.
And that's
We're
and
always
Decide.
going to go to East Freo.
and that's why me and Tom are the only ones with 100 games
Yeah.
Adadale Bombers jumpers.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're two of the only two in our year. There's a few others in the
older years.
in the different years,
Yeah.
But we're the only two that kept on signing up with Adadale, so
So those games you played for East Freo technically went to...
Adadale.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's good they looked after you like that. They
Yeah.
They could have thrown you aside.
I'm still waiting on my training shirt 4 years later.
Well, Tommy still squeezes into his to try.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I'm the only one that got one of them.
Yeah,
actually.
I know. I ordered one and then it just never came. And then apparently I talked to like one of the ladies and it was like, I forgot to like put my name down to like on the back of the jumper, so they didn't know who it was for. So it was just a blank one, and they just gave it away to someone.
Oh, right. So
That's
should we? Let's get to know you a little bit deeper. Who is Thomas Jake McGrath?
Who am I?
Who are you? So we got a few questions lined up.
right.
We'll expand off those at will. So you should be able to. I failed at this already. Full name, mate.
Thomas Jake McGrath.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Date of birth and place of birth.
15th of August 2002.
Oh, you're a day before me.
Oh.
Day before.
Or like a year, but like
All right, yeah, you're
I'm a
2003.
16th of August boy.
What star sign is that?
A Leo.
Leo.
Is that a good? I don't know.
Because he looks
We're
like
alive.
Leo DiCaprio.
We're a
Oh.
lion.
Looks like Leo
Right,
yeah,
DiCaprio,
sure.
hey?
Yeah, stubborn.
Hey?
DiCaprio, I'll take that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like competitive, stubborn. What else
Star
is it?
sign.
Yeah, I don't know much. I just know it's like Mum always brings it up.
We're
so.
fire and we're a lion.
Oh,
That's all I
Gosh,
know.
I like that.
yeah, I knew I was a
Well,
lion.
that's
Yeah.
that's probably why you two's always getting in the fights. And the
That's why I give
Oh,
everyone
too quick.
sprays.
Yeah, exactly. Place of birth.
Shout out to
Subiaco.
Pounder.
Yeah. So Subi, you're a WA
Yeah,
born and bred.
WA born and raised.
and you've
Lived.
never really gone anywhere other than that, or lived
Not
anywhere else?
lived anywhere else. Gone on plenty of holidays around the place. Pretty much lived down south for
Yeah,
a few
you love down
years,
south,
but-
hey?
Oh yeah, probably gonna go back there this week.
Nice.
What sport of choice are you currently doing, mate?
Footy,
Footy. Yeah, you're.
always footy. Yeah,
Yeah.
big footy boy.
What's your worst habit?
Worst habit.
Yeah.
I can answer this right now. The fact that he's chewing gum while having a microphone close to the mouth, and all I can hear in my
Oh.
ear is just
Bit of ASMR.
I'm gonna swallow this.
Yeah, yeah, cheers.
That's his second worst habit, is swallowing gum.
Oh, no, not a gum
There's
swallow.
no camera. Quick, chuck it on a sock or something.
Oh, no.
Yeah, worst habit.
Oh, that's tough. What do I do that people annoy me? That annoy people. What do I do that annoy
that one.
people?
Third time
there
lucky.
we go. I don't know, to be honest.
Mr. Perfect.
Definitely not Mr. Perfect.
Don't let the boys hang in the full forward square. That's
Yeah.
what I've heard.
We'll bring that up.
I give a lot of people sprays on the footy field.
Not really,
Nowhere
I
else,
Oh,
but
I wouldn't say that. I think that
No.
last week was just a first.
actually, the
Well,
last-
when you're
yeah.
losing
You're
by
pretty- you're pretty-
151
Yeah,
points.
you're actually
I lost
not too
my-
bad
yeah,
for a
I
guy
lost
who's,
it.
You know,
yeah.
can't think of one.
No, get back to me on it. I'll try
yeah,
think.
Sounds good. Sporting idol growing up.
Nat Fife.
Nat Fife.
Always
You got
loved.
hair like him at the moment.
Always loved Nat Fife.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's cut his hair though, more like yours.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Oh, when he cut his hair and had the goatee,
Yeah.
right.
Daddy, right there.
That was like peak arousal.
Yeah.
Like that
Yeah,
5
yeah,
It
minutes.
was
yeah.
hot.
Yeah, no, he.
Not as hot as Alex is what he's
Well, I don't know
reckon
really what's
it
going
is,
on top of my
but
head at the moment,
Oh.
but we'll have to sort that out another time. But no, fun fact actually, one of my really, really good mates, direct next door neighbour. It's Nat
Oh,
Fife.
really?
Yeah.
really.
Can
Yeah.
can that be like a 10 episode special where we cut
Get Nat
Alex's
Fife.
Just
hairs?
rock up at his house.
Oh, bring your
No,
camera
no,
along.
no. We're not going to get Nat Five, but I
No.
want to cut Alex's hair.
Oh, cat, well, I think we've already done that. Well, I did that to myself. So.
Yeah, but I'll do a
Shaved
better
it all
job.
off.
Yeah, I did. I got rid of all my hair.
Oh, man.
Any hobbies outside of your sport, mate? You mentioned going down south.
Going down south, so surfing. Love a good
Love
bit
a
of
surf.
surfing. Yeah.
Can you stand up on a board?
Yes, I can.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
I thought you were just going to ask you to stand up now.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was like, do you want me to stand up
Yeah,
right
no.
now? I was like,
That's sick.
I think you were
Oh,
asking about
man.
my height or something. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
what?
Yeah.
But yeah, love the ocean. So I love surfing,
Yeah.
water skiing. Water skiing's a big one.
Yeah.
Go behind my uncle's boat, my wakeboard and all that. Yeah.
love the
Pretty much
ocean.
anything to do with the water.
Love the ocean. Mm.
Yeah, I'm an ocean. I'm
Yeah.
Unlike Ethan, last podcast is
Yeah.
if you're a
unlocked a
constant listener,
Yeah.
last podcast we learnt about Gethin's fear of the ocean.
yeah, no good there for Geth. What other sports did you do growing up?
So I was a big cricket growing up. Played a bit of hockey as well.
Oh,
And people say this doesn't count as a sport, but I'll always count it as a sport. Rowing.
That
Yeah.
counts.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
counts.
no, we're all for that. It's in the Olympics.
Shout out
I,
to-
I reckon this is the best part of the podcast where we learn about other sports people have played.
Yeah,
I honestly think it's the best part.
yeah.
Mm.
Just to
It shows where they come from.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
no one can beat Owen's equestrian.
Yeah,
That was
exactly.
so.
Equestrian.
We found out.
Jeez.
Did equestrian for a little bit. His parents signed him
So
up.
good.
With his, was it, I could be saying this really wrong. Was it with his sister?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
But while we just talk about rowing, shout out to Tate Van Heemst, future rowing superstar. Yeah. When he's back in WA, we will get him on. But yeah, very sexy lad. Tate.
You
Yeah.
so just branching off that, I know you went to Aquinas.
Yeah.
And you have to do your two sports
Yeah.
per season. So obviously, what were
Yeah,
they?
so during summer I did cricket to start off with, and then in year 8 or 9, end of year 8, I switched to rowing.
Yep.
And did rowing for the rest of my time there for summer.
Yep.
During winter, always been footy. Did hockey in year 4 or something.
Yeah, way back when.
I also did water polo in year 4. That's a bit different.
Yeah. Ocean
again,
once again.
water. Yeah. But rowing's been the main one.
Yeah.
Done a few things through rowing.
It's a good
later on
sport
as well.
for
Yeah.
footy, like to
Yeah,
go hand in hand, like get you real fit and strong and.
Very fit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably peak of my fitness was year 12.
You reckon? Yeah. What was training like? Was training harder for waffle colts or
Rowing, 100%.
Rowing's got waffle colts covered.
Yeah, 100%.
Really?
Over waffle colts. It was just grueling. Like, you would have to stay out on the water for 2 hours.
And early in the morning?
Early in the morning.
Yeah.
So 5 o'clock each
Lovely.
morning. There was, 4 days a week or something like that. And then a regatta on the Saturday. Worst was when I went and rode for WA. That was even worse. Through their pathway, that was worse training.
How old were you then when you got picked up by WA?
So I was still 18, so I was end of year 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What position are you on the boat?
5 seat, so right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle. So I'm a bow side rower mainly.
Yeah.
If that means anything to.
Yeah. Nah, nothing to me, but I'm sure there's a few key rowers out there.
But pretty much it means you use your right hand, your right arm as the dominant arm to pull.
Yeah.
And being a right hander, being a right hander, my right arm is stronger than my left, just naturally.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think
that might be from youth people quietly.
Oh God.
That's wow. Favourite moment. Yeah, exactly. We'll know a fair bit about them then, won't we, boys? Favourite moment on the sporting field for yourself? When have you got a bit of glory under you?
There's a few. So my century for Victon, that was a good moment. That was probably my best cricket one.
Who was that against?
That was against Bateman, yeah. They just kept on bowling
struggled for a
short
bit
and
that
kept
season.
on hitting them over square leg. That was good fun. There was the winning the grand final for footy.
So that was
year 11.
Nice.
Yeah, it was year 11, 12
Oh, wow,
team.
so that's a pretty
Playing for East Freo Power.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good day, that one. Shark Park. And there's one rowing race that stuck out. Probably actually 2 rowing races that stuck out where we were in Tassie and we were versing all the best Tassie teams. And we versed 4 Olympic crews. Wow. So we had two men Olympic crews and 2 women Olympic crews. That was a great race just to row against them, see how much they'd smashed the spy.
Yeah.
We beat one of the women's crews, but obviously the men's crews were a bit far
more,
ahead.
yeah.
But those moments probably
right.
sticky out.
Best player you've played with and against?
For footy,
Yeah, footy.
there was a few of them that got drafted up. I would say Matthew Lawson when we were back in about year 4. Matty tore it up.
Come on, boys.
But last year playing for Colts, I played with some pretty handy players.
Drafted.
There was a few that got drafted, so people like Tajra Woden, Corey Warner, Josh Cripps, who didn't get drafted but is just a freak.
With Carl, is it training with Carlton? Is he?
He was a preseason train. He was training with them, but just didn't make their team.
Okay.
There's people like Josh Brown,
who's training with the Eagles at the moment.
Who's training with the Eagles at the moment. Bit stiff not to get on their list considering how they're going at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Getting flogged every week. And one that's going to get drafted this year, I reckon top 10 pick this year, would be Jed Hagen.
Right.
So
that's a
footy.
little. We'll wait when the draft comes out.
There's
Gosh, there's
little
some big
insight.
names out there.
Yeah, that was a few good ones. That could wow.
We should have started off with Tommy.
Wow. And so that's guys you've played with.
That's
who-
mainly that I've played with. Yeah, through East
Anyone
Freo and
starstruck you a bit
Aquinas.
against?
Against.
Well,
so-
no, we played with Jezza. Like, he was playing for
I
flipping.
forgot about Jezza.
What are you doing, you flop?
Oh,
Did you play with him?
Yeah, we played with Jeremy Sharp back in year 5, maybe.
Well, we were playing up for year 4.
Oh, so we were year 3.
We were year 3.
Wow.
And
year
the
5.
Playing for year 4.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is that everyone could tell from year 4.
Yeah.
That he was
Everyone.
that good.
He was
Everyone
always going to
knew.
be a AFL.
Yeah.
And same with
okay.
Cam. But
Yeah,
then Cam just
Cam
kind
Sharp,
of
he's just stopped a bit now.
Yeah.
He's he hasn't
lazy
really-
boy.
Yeah, pretty much.
I have heard about Jeremy Sharp's training schedule.
Oh,
that
And
400 metre.
Every
yeah.
time he like does something in a game, it's AFL
Yeah.
commentators always bring it up. It's like
Straight
It's
away.
like this big thing. Like apparently he just
Really?
had this insane like pre-draft training regime, and he just like flogged himself basically.
Yeah.
And he's like Cam apparently used to do it a fair bit with him and try and tag along. And apparently it's like one of the most like grueling things. He did a snippet on AFL on Instagram.
Yeah, I remember
But
that.
his actual one of my mates who went to Aquinas was telling me about just insane apparently.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Some of his trainings was insane. Like I trained with him for a little bit at Aquinas as well. That was he was just miles ahead of
What
everyone
position
else
was he?
there.
Like, did he play back then?
Wing.
Just running everywhere.
He was always on the wing, just running around. He's just a freak.
crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, back to the
Sorry.
playing against.
Yeah, against.
I can't believe you forgot that. That's like,
As soon as you said it, I was like,
what
oh.
are you doing?
But there was a few last year. Played against Gus Seldrick, who got drafted
He's played a
to
couple against
Sydney.
the
Yeah.
Swans, yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
He's a strong lad. He's quite a well set
Yeah,
lad.
yeah. Oh, he's a little nugget.
Yeah.
He's a bit like Gethin.
How much does he bench?
Don't worry, you still got him there.
Yeah.
But the main one I would say would be Jai Miss. So he
Yeah,
got
right.
drafted to the Dockers top 10 pick. I think it was pick 9 or pick 8 or something like
something
that.
He killed it in state comp.
Yeah. And so I played directly on him for Waffle last year.
Yeah.
Played 2 games pretty much just directly on Jai
Yeah.
Miss. That was a great experience.
Yeah. He's a sharpshooter. He doesn't miss.
He doesn't miss.
He kicked 5 on the weekend, I think, in
Yeah,
league.
something like that.
So
For Peel,
for
yeah.
Peel, yeah, because that's their feeder club for the Dockers.
Yeah.
What's been your biggest setback, mate? Do you think?
Injuries, definitely. So year 10?
Where do we start?
did you have a bit of a rut? Did you?
Oh, there's been a fair few injuries through my whole footy career.
Yeah.
I just always seem to get injured.
Yeah.
Broken multiple bones in my hand. I even did a swimming carnival with a broken hand.
Yeah. Well,
so-
that would have been
Can
painful.
I
broke
just
my hand playing basketball that morning and then
Really?
swum.
I just say this is that like there was a few players from our team who like always seemed to be injured, but Tommy was the only one who would actually like get seriously injured,
Right. Gotcha.
and then would still play.
They would keep playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was the thing. It was like some other people. I'm not gonna. I'll beep out the name.
Oh no.
Oh, yep.
But yeah, he always seemed to be injured, but like he would never actually go for the ball.
Let's get into our quiz.
Oh yeah.
God, I love it.
We do
Here we
have.
go.
It's just 10 questions, mate. Do
Yeah,
your
right.
best. So we got Andy,
Oh, jeez.
Owen at the top,
Owen did
9,
real
and
well,
he
yeah.
dead set came from behind. Andy Barber, who very good water polo player, he was cruising, and we thought he was just going to nail it. And then Owen stuffed up a few questions, and
Owen got
Gethin-
a bonus point one.
Gethin chucked him a few little.
No, I gave him the bonus point one at the
So
end.
did he as well, because he got the Cardiff question.
Oh,
right,
that's
remember?
right,
He-
yeah.
Remember the one he didn't.
Oh
know?
yeah.
he didn't
knew
fact
it.
check it.
Yeah, he knew an answer that Gethin didn't know. So
Yeah. So Owen pinched him, and then we got Will Glover there at number 3 with 6,
Glover.
and our inaugural questionnaire victim, Ethan Polsky.
Oh,
the big pole.
Yeah.
Played with him.
No good.
He-
No good.
Oh wow!
He was
I
at
can
4.
imagine the Gero boy.
Yeah. Nah.
Right there.
Well, there's a
Oh,
reason. Apparently, the coaching staff says he has the biggest ego on the team. So you know
makes sense.
that brings him back down to earth.
The
So
funniest bit to
Don't
me
worry.
was last time when we did it. Ethan got 4, whatever that happens. But I had the questions for Andy, and he goes, I showed Ethan at the break, and I was like, oh, what do you reckon? Do you reckon you got him covered? He's like, mate, cruising. There's no way he's beating me. Those questions are great. You'll be fine. And he's doubled him. So good luck, mate. Where you trying to slot in there? Do you think?
I don't. If it's out of 10,
We got 4 at the moment, so you'll be number 5.
how many questions are there?
10.
There's 10 questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. I reckon I'm aiming for first. Obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
Want to go 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Realistically, I'm aiming to beat Pole.
I like
He's
that.
coming for your pole. Right. Get them hit him.
So, what is the name of the pro rugby team in Victoria? I'll give you, if you say like Super Rugby or NRL, I'll give it to you.
Oh, that's generous.
In Victoria, the first one that came to mind was Rabbitohs, but I don't think that's right.
Me neither.
Nice projector quality there.
Oh, yeah. In Victoria. Nah,
Do you
can't
think it's something that
of-
happens during the weather? If there's like bad weather?
What, like either thunder or lightning?
You've got them both wrong.
What? Like, you pretty much got them right, but you didn't at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Like, I don't
yeah,
know
yeah.
how you could.
Okay,
If you like put them together.
thunder and lightning.
Yeah. What do you get? What do you get?
What, rain? I don't know.
Oh no!
Okay,
Come
I'm
on.
gonna
Yeah, I
take it
don't
off
think
now.
I can take this one.
Um,
What is it?
So it would-
Storm.
Melbourne
Oh,
Storm.
Melbourne Storm. That's bad. That's bad.
I would have
that's
also
pretty bad.
accepted like Melbourne Rebels.
Rebels
but
in the Super
Oh
Rugby.
yeah.
I would have even accepted the Victoria Thunderbolts, so the SG Bowl team.
Yeah, I've never even heard of them.
So,
I've heard of Storm. I
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
should have known that one, but that's all right.
who won the 2022 Australian Open men's?
Oh, I
men's.
forgot this one.
Well, I know the women's because that was Ash Barty.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to a tennis career.
Yeah,
Whoa. Who knows?
But
she's going to the BBL.
I
Women's
reckon- I'm with
BBL.
you on that. I said that
Yeah.
last time as well. Yeah.
It wasn't. I want to say Nadal.
That is correct.
Well
He,
done. One on the board, mate.
There
3
we
away
go,
from
there we
pole.
go.
Just a little extra thing with that became the men's.
Equal most.
Yeah.
Men's Grand
No,
Slams?
most.
Most.
Was it
Yeah.
single? He was by
overtook-
himself.
He overtook Federer.
Federer, wasn't it? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So thank God, because we hate Djokovic.
Ah, the Joker.
So, which team won the most recent Super Bowl?
Oh, Greg, I remember this. Yeah.
The
Here's a hint. Did he play
Rams,
for
the
Oh, he's got it.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Yeah,
even
the
help.
Rams.
Yeah.
Play for them. Oh, how
Yeah.
good. You spoke about this like amazing team earlier. What year were the South Sydney Rabbitohs formed in?
Oh God.
It's in the first decade of the 1900s.
If you get no. If you get if you get within 10 years,
Oh,
either side-
he's just giving me the decade. Give him the point.
Wait,
I said to him, it's in the first decade of the 1900s.
okay, Tom free win.
Let's go.
Who won the
3.
2016 Brownlow medal?
Oh.
5-1-15.
Correct.
16. Was it Paddy Dangerfield?
Yes, it was.
Well done. You're there
Alright.
already, mate. You're on
There we go.
You're on.
you're on with pole.
You're on 4.
He's on
because
4.
Alex Casey won.
Just throw it out there.
Which English Premier League team were the first to reach 100 points in a Premier League
He's not gonna know this.
season?
I didn't even know this.
No. It's changed from
Oh,
last
Premier
time.
League.
Premier League season.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think I know.
Can you
This
repeat the question?
So
100 points.
Which-
First team to 100 points. basically
which
in the
team to
season.
100 points in the Premier League?
Like in the regular season. Think of like the big 6 or big 4, whatever it is.
Big 6.
Is it the big 6?
Hardly United these days, but
Yeah. Well, it's not them.
Well, I was gonna say, I was thinking of one of the Manchester teams. but I'm going to go Liverpool.
You're right the first time. It was Sydney.
Oh, it was City.
No, it was City. Yeah,
Oh.
Striped Blues. Yeah.
So, who won the 2013 Coleman Medal?
Whoa,
2013.
jeez, 2013.
Who was kicking goals back then?
That was the year Freo made the grand final.
Yep, sad day.
Remember that.
They wouldn't have had a goal kicker then. Who?
I want to say Buddy.
You want to say Buddy, but I think you would like to hand it over to his good mate, Jared Ruffhead.
Ruffhead, really?
Ruffy, did Ruffy
Yeah.
get it that year?
Do you know that? He finished, I believe.
What
on
you did? What did? What did?
Alex, we were there for the questions.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, What year did Buddy leave Hawks?
End of that year.
2014. Like
End of
that's
that
when
year?
So Sydney played Hawthorn in that grand final. The year he left.
Yeah,
2014 was his first year at Sydney, I'm pretty sure. Wasn't
yeah,
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
lost in the grand final.
yeah. That's right.
He
Yeah,
came like third in the Brownlow that year.
Yeah, he did well.
Surprised me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ruffhead, wow.
Ruffy.
Yeah.
playing
No, he was a
amateurs.
good player.
He's playing amateurs still at the moment.
Oh, did you see Eddie Betts, Mark?
Oh, did you see
That
Yeah.
was
That's
crazy.
crazy.
In
I didn't
amateurs,
see
in
that.
amateurs, he's like, the crowd's like, "Come on, Eddie, take a speed." It was like right on the in the square, and he's like literally like a hyena. He's like just prowling around the goal square, just like back and forth. And he's seeing this ball come. He's running from the side and just picked the biggest bloke there, got up on his shoulders, and just snagged this in amateur football, like on the goal
It
line.
was crazy.
That's
It's
Eddie
actually
Betts for
like-
you.
Crazy how many pro AFL players, as soon as they retire,
Yeah,
Mm.
just go
country
play
footy.
amateurs in
Yeah.
the country.
And country
Yeah,
footy.
yeah.
Country pays so
Big-
much.
big
as
coin
well.
out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was actually
That's
going
why.
to touch on this later, like,
yeah.
because
There's a bit of coin out there.
a country
There
footy
is.
team gets a mention later on today.
Okay,
but,
I like that.
so true or false? Is there a female
50% chance. Come on.
equestrian
Oh, this is
rider directly blood related to
Yeah.
the Queen?
This was just keep in mind who this was directed to last week. This was to
Yeah.
Owen, his equestrian career.
Mm.
So, just
Mikey
that,
fine.
this is not a question for you.
Came,
Just
came third, finished on the podium.
yeah, she did. The last Olympics or the
Oh, I'm
Olympics?
talking about Owen.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
My
there were
fault.
only 3, but
Yeah,
he finished third. So
yeah.
well done.
So you're asking if there's a equestrian
Rider,
rider
yeah.
that's related to the Queen.
Blood
Yep.
related. Yeah.
Blood related.
I want to say true.
Well, you're right. Ding, ding,
5.
ding,
Is that
ding.
5 or 6? 5.
That is.
5. 5 from 7.
Well, I'm just going to count it down.
He's sneaking up
Just
there.
give me 8.
Who won the 2010 Toyota AFL Premiership and against who?
Oh, bonus. Give him the bonus point if he gets it against who.
2010.
This should be easy. This should be in
This was
everyone's
the, that was the
mental.
2010.
draw.
Was it?
That was St Kilda and
Yeah, it
Collingwood.
was because that was
Yeah,
my
it
first
was.
year in
Kilda
Perth.
and
That was my first year in Perth. Yeah, I'm not even the guest on this
St.
show. Sorry.
St
real.
Kilda and Collingwood won.
Yep. There
The
you
next
go.
week, the next
Bonus
Alrighty.
point.
And this
So,
is
yeah,
Wait,
nice.
wait. So he's on
8. 7.
8.
7.
7 out of 8.
how about I just count at the end?
Sorry.
Just count at the end.
Because
Absolutely
it's on my
have a
phone.
look.
Give it
Yeah,
to
none
the
of us are mathematicians.
I found that
Definitely
so many times.
Yeah.
So many times.
I actually was saying this the other day. Like, I was trying to work out how much my food cost, and like, someone was like, "Mate, how do you not?" I was like, "I failed apps." Like,
Yeah,
right.
no,
That
I
makes
was no
sense.
good
I
at maths.
found
either.
general.
Oh, no, I was no good at maths.
you failed general.
Yeah.
I didn't
How do
even.
you do that? That's
No,
like
no,
1
I'll,
plus 1, isn't it?
no, hang on. I'll defend Maddie here. I'm going to make you not on the bottom of this.
Oh,
I didn't
no.
even do maths in year 11 and 12. I elected not to do it. I'm that bad at it.
I should have done that.
I did it
I
'cause
did methods in year 11. Dropped straight down to apps. Got 30% in my exam for methods.
Yeah.
I wasn't too bad in year 10, but
I was no good throughout my whole thing.
Yeah, neither was I. And then I did because I didn't do maths in year 11, but in year 12 I moved into a maths class because there was a cute girl I liked.
Hey, nice. I like that.
And now I've been dating her for 2 years.
Actually?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
yeah, I didn't know that.
And you know what? The only reason I stayed in maths was because I was sitting next to a cute girl, and she's my girlfriend.
Hey!
The maths
The
class
lesson
is
of this
coming in
podcast
clutch.
is stick with maths.
Yeah.
You've missed out there. Web,
I
man.
have,
I mean, I went to an
clearly.
all-boys school, so I'd hope I didn't
Oh.
end up.
Oh. not that there's anything
Not
wrong
hope,
with
that was the wrong word.
We're
Oh,
gonna have
God.
to cut that.
Guys, dude, this is the best podcast so far.
No.
Hope
Like
was completely the
everything
wrong
is-
word. I didn't
wrong
mean
word.
that.
No, all right. He didn't mean hope. Did not.
I'm just saying I didn't end up with anyone in like,
I think do you know what I'm thinking right now? Maybe we need to do an hour and a half podcast and just split it into two.
What are we up
two
to?
parts.
What are
Just
we
make
up
it two. Just make it.
Yeah.
What are we up to?
We're up to 34 minutes.
Oh, we're cruising then.
Yeah, yeah,
You've only
we're-
got one segment left.
yeah, yeah.
You know what? Might as well just go as long as we
Yeah,
want.
we go as
Just
long
make-
as we
we
want.
can just keep chatting.
Just make it 2 episodes.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Part
what I'm
one,
saying.
part one, and a part
Yeah,
two.
part one and part
Tom
two.
We
McGrath.
don't even
There
finish
we
the
go.
quiz.
I don't know what question we're up to now.
What for the last one? I've been waiting.
Sorry, we're just having so much fun.
It's because I have to
Oh.
make it up on the spot.
we're talking about math classes and everything.
It's not real.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Oh, you
wait.
make it. Give it to Lawso. Give it to Lawso.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. I'll give him something similar.
Please
to
don't make it like a random spiel thing like you did before.
What do you mean?
Like what you did before? You haven't like well, we just kick balls. Like, I don't even know what that was meant.
Yeah, I
to
don't know
be.
where that was
I
aimed.
don't know where that came
Yeah, I didn't take my ADHD pills this morning. That's the problem.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Okay.
Question. 10.
In 2000 and I can't. When we
God.
played for Applecross,
Year 9,
year 9.
Yeah.
What was my leading goal scoring score?
Oh,
Like
this
end
is-
goals.
This question's come
This
up a couple of
was-
times.
Yeah, but that was for Euro handball.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
there was
yeah.
a.
I think I know this.
Yeah, no, there was your goal kicking one.
Yeah.
For Applecross.
For
Yeah.
Applecross, not for East
You
Freo.
brought it up in the first or second episode.
That when he
No,
got
no.
leading goal scorer.
Yeah.
It was when
I-
you were in year 10, hey?
Well, I got it 2 years.
I
Oh,
remember
okay.
you getting leading goal scorer. I definitely
Oh,
remember
okay.
that.
Yeah,
'Cause
but how
you
many?
went on about that.
Yeah. But how many goals?
How many
How
goals?
How many games did you play? Not that really helps.
I
'cause
wouldn't
it's
have a
junior footy,
clue.
No, it was probably like
but
15 or
15-ish,
something.
Yeah.
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 I want to say high 20s, 27.
Oh.
25?
29.
Oh,
wow. Jeez,
I
you
was
done
close.
well. That was good.
That was
Yeah.
impressive. I'm
Okay.
impressed
I'll
with
give you.
myself,
I'll
yeah.
give you here bonus point / bonus question if you can get it for the next year when we played East Freo.
Oh, yeah, this
11,
is,
12.
Matt
yeah.
is just using this as an opportunity.
Oh,
to show off.
100%. Yeah.
I feel like you kicked more goals. I was going to say 34.
Wait, what's the chances you actually got it right and he's just upping them?
Just bumping it up.
Oh, okay.
So close.
do you know what, like flipping just a flashback to the time Owen did it? Owen used like maths.
He
to-
legit
it
like
was
counted it out,
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he
And
was like, you averaged like 4.32
Yeah,
to the power of
yeah.
6.
It was insane.
It was crazy.
Owen,
And
like,
did he get it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
spot
he got
on.
it. He got it bang
do
on.
you know
yeah.
he does that for betting as well?
Yeah, he
Like
does.
he uses a formula and
It's crazy.
like he doesn't always get it right, but like he's pretty close majority of the time.
yeah.
I need to get my betting tips off him then.
Oh,
Jeez.
He's unreal, dude. Yeah.
Oh, he's
Don't
so
get
good
it
at
off
maths.
Carl Diaz.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not
no.
a-
No good,
yeah.
no good.
No. Although he's been following a lot more NRL these
I can
days,
see that on
Carl.
his Instagram.
Hey,
Shout
Verdi's
out to
making
Carl.
a-
Oh yeah, Gethin sprayed him the other day on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's actually.
We were
have you got a
sprays.
question left?
No.
Okay, so we'll go into this real quick. So
Forget about the quiz.
wait,
what did he get?
Method segment sucks.
He got 8.
was it?
Oh, let me
Count it
check. Wait.
Yeah, 8 out of
let's
10.
finish- let's finish the quiz.
this.
One.
It's gonna be. I was gonna say. I'm gonna say 8.
Because I got the bonus point for 2010
Yeah,
grand
yeah,
final.
Yeah,
yeah.
you did. Yeah, but you got both of Maddie's wrong.
3, 4,
By 1.
5.
By one.
And 2. 1 and 2.
One and
Yeah,
two.
1 and 2.
So
That
close.
equals 3.
Bang on, Matt.
So he's on 8. He's on 8. He joins Andy.
He joins Andy at
Number 2.
at second.
Equal-
You did
equal
beat Pole.
seconds. Yeah, I
You
beat
double
Pole.
pole.
I double pole. I'm happy with that.
Oh,
Dink
God.
Club Tip
I'll
Pole.
send
I reckon
him- I'll send him a message
Who's
after this.
Paul?
Ethan. Polsky.
Oh, the Prowler.
The Prowler.
Prowler.
Yeah, so, yeah, you
Wow.
call him the Prowler. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll go into this because we can lead
Oh,
on.
this
We
is
can lead
so
on to this
good.
in so many different directions.
Yeah.
So-
This is sprain. Okay, I want to hear this
So-
story.
It wasn't even a spray.
So our friend, he's mad into his soccer, very good soccer player, and he put on his Instagram a couple of slides of the NRL, and it was after our podcast last week.
Yeah, last week.
And Gethin's like, oh, he doesn't know anything about it. He's just a bandwagon. What does he even know? Blah, blah, blah. He's like, you know what? I'm just going to swipe on his story. Tell him that.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He swiped up on his story. What did you say?
I was like, it was something about the Storm, and he's like, what a game. And it was like 70 to 10.
Yeah, it was like a ridiculous
And
score.
he said that Pappenhausen was like better than I think Billy Slater.
It was something silly, yeah.
And then like I swiped up and
you
I
were
was like,
that
do you want to name the big three for Melbourne Storm?
Yeah, you
like, do you really want to go? And then
and then you're like, no, and then you said, what's the coach's name?
yeah. I've never seen Gethin that fired up.
Yeah.
It was
no,
quite funny.
no, it's because like he was putting stuff about Penrith and the Storm, and I'm like, they hate each other. Everyone hates both those teams. You can't like both of them, right? Like pick one.
The funniest bit about this whole thing
Gethin
is
back.
the funniest thing about this whole thing is Gethin forgets that this guy is a soccer player, doesn't really watch NRL, and we're in Western Australia.
Yeah.
So it's not like anyone has any decent knowledge of NRL whatsoever. So
I didn't even know who the Melbourne team was.
Yeah.
So
Melbourne Rain.
Can I just say something?
I wasn't thinking at all. That was pretty bad.
Here's another one. So everyone knows I'm a diehard Queensland fan in Origin.
yeah, embarrassing.
Yeah.
Inbred.
No, I'll take that. Good.
Yeah.
Go Queensland.
Yeah.
Too many
go Queensland.
Queenslanders.
Well, Matt's a Queensland.
I
I wasn't going to say it.
I don't follow rugby at all, but Queensland in the state of origin.
I mean, anyway, one of my friends, who knows one of a rugby mates, threw a party once, and then like they, just because I go for Queensland, were like, oh yeah, go for Queensland, and then he swiped up on their story, and was like, oh, Queensland is shit, and she's like, no, the Reds are really good.
Oh, no.
And like, I can feel myself like bubbling and stuff.
Yeah. Nice.
But
You
yeah.
got
So,
fired up.
Continuing on spray.
Wait, can I just do a quick story about State of Origin? I was I went over to Sydney for like a little
Stint.
what?
Stint.
What is that?
Little period of What is a stint?
Oh, you know what? That's almost as equivalent to the weekend. I don't really care because it's Wanneroo. I don't have much shame about this. In reserves, I called one of them an inbred, and he asked me what that was.
That was hilarious.
So yeah.
Was it like the goal umpire or something that said?
Oh no,
So
it's just
what
one
was?
of their players. And I was just like, "You're an idiot."
I didn't know.
Sorry, yes, you were over east.
Yeah, I was over east, and I was there for this like this youth leadership thing, and like the church, like I went over there with like some other youth guys, and there was so people from all over the country had come here and like met and done this like leadership thing and whatnot, and it was during State of Origin, and there was like. And it was like a big thing, obviously.
It's
in
a
New
massive
South.
thing.
Yeah,
It's
I've been
huge.
in Queensland when it's on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nuts.
Over there.
But when I was over there was like there was a room. They dedicated a room to watch State of Origin in.
Yeah.
For like the couple nights that it was on.
Yeah.
And I walk in there because I obviously wanted to watch, and there was like a side of white people with their blue shirts on, and then a side of Islanders with with Queensland shirts on, and then I walked in, just coming to watch the game, and they're like, "Whose side are you on?"
Oh no!
And I had these like big Islanders just looking over me, and I was like, "Red, the Maroons, come on, boys!"
I was waiting.
That's gold.
I'm just gonna.
And from that moment, I didn't choose anything else.
That's a great story.
I was so
like that.
scared.
I'm gonna play a clip here. Like,
Yeah.
this is just how like intense and fired up I get when watching.
Yes,
About
I think I
State
know
of
this
Origin?
clip. Yeah.
No, this is
Just in general. This is just Gethin in general.
this is when a try was about to be scored.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm just gonna. This is the
Into the
sound.
mic, yeah, in the
Yeah.
audio.
Let me just. Surely it loads. All right. Oh.
It's trying. Oh, you got data on?
Yep.
Spinning wheel.
Just taking a while.
No, I'm the same. I've
That's
got
gonna blow
multiple-
out your ears
I've
right
got-
No,
there.
it's okay. I turned the game down.
I got multiple videos on Snapchat of me just like setting it up against the TV in like a clutch moment, and either I'm the happiest man of all time or very sad.
Oh,
You should have seen me. I was at the Derby last year that the Dockers won.
Oh, the first
And-
one in
Oh.
like 10 years or whatever.
Yeah.
it was.
I was there
I
too.
was there.
Good
I
day.
was up on the balcony, and I've had a few drinks to this point. And
It
there's
always starts off that way.
there's me and Dylan. We're going absolutely
Teasdale, sorry.
Yeah, Teasdale,
Yeah.
yeah. Going absolutely nuts, waving our flags around,
yeah.
going, and that was the best reaction that I've seen on video. I've had someone come up afterwards. We're holding a beer snake,
Yeah.
as you do.
As you
make
do.
make
Nice.
a beer snake.
Yeah.
And someone's come up to us, and that they've seen us celebrate at the end of the game, and they
Yeah.
said that was the best celebration they've ever
Oh,
seen.
wow.
We claimed that.
That's some high
The worst one
praise.
I've ever seen, I was at my mate's house who's next to Nat Fife, and mad Englishman, like barmy army, dead set pom, loves himself. It's typical pom. And obviously the
Cool.
England side, yeah, you're from Wales, all that aside. He obviously they made the Euros final and there was like their first major final in.
It's
So he invited
God,
everyone
that
over to
song.
his house at whatever time o'clock in the morning it was, and we all got there and obviously went down a penalty shootout, and it was everyone had their phones up against the TV, or they were filming it to get Dino's reaction, and he just like broke down, and like none of us thought he was being serious. We were like,
Oh, like crying.
He was like genuine, like he was like couldn't believe it.
Oh my god.
He like walked upstairs for like a good 10 minutes, and we're like, is he like asleep or like we'll wait for him or whatever? It's like 6:30 in the morning at this point. We've been up for like 4 hours, and like he's come down. He's like, I'm real sorry. Like you guys can go whenever you want. And we're like, is he gonna break character or is it gonna
Oh
like?
my god.
And he's like, just thank you for guys for coming and like being real supportive. And we're like, okay.
Do you know, I remember that night very well. So do you remember that's when restrictions and like
Yes.
pubs were reopening?
Yeah.
So
Everyone was at the Cass.
well,
Yeah.
I wasn't right. So there was this pub that opened a few hours before restriction, and like everyone's still wearing masks, right?
Yeah.
And England fans only, right?
Yeah.
So opened somewhere, some street in Perth. I don't know where it is.
That's a good
You've got to,
start.
you got
yeah.
to, you've got to like show your passport to get
to
into
enter.
the thing.
Pretty
yeah.
much, you have to rock up wearing something
Yeah,
English,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Wow.
And like, I kid you
What
not,
a
you get
shit
in
place.
there, bro. No, the whole time, right? They're serving fries. All that's blasting out is "It's coming home."
Oh,
That was playing for like 4 hours because you had to be in there. They closed the doors at 11:30. Obviously, the game started at 3:30.
3:30. Yeah.
So like it was just like that. Everyone England sport, right? And then they were watching the game, live streaming it off like some
dodgy
website.
Yeah.
And like
Couldn't get Optus Sport.
they're all singing the anthem, right? And then all of a sudden it cuts to 1 minute in. England are on the breakaway, and then it's
Yeah.
like sure, and then like the whole
the
place
whole thing just goes
erupts.
nuts. Yeah.
And then like obviously Italy claw their back slowly into the
Yeah,
game,
yeah.
and then I've never heard more vile English words. And then obviously it's coming up to like the penalty shootout, right? And obviously we all know 3 players missed and
Yeah.
more vile words
Yeah.
were said.
Not English words.
Biscuits.
Tea.
But just before the final miss, someone, like one of my mates, turned around to one of the English fans and said, "Oh, he's Welsh."
Oh no.
And so, like, you know, obviously English
Bit
and
of-
Welsh,
bit of-
big,
Yeah, touchy.
yeah,
touchy.
touchy area,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I think that's the same place.
Matt, don't,
They're both from that way.
don't.
It's like New South Wales and Queensland, mate.
Oh,
They're both
sorry.
from
That's
Australia.
like
They're both from
saying-
Great Britain.
That's
but
like
yeah,
saying
no.
New Zealand and Australia
At the same place.
both shag sheep.
Well, they're like.
Well, I tell you what, some of
Yeah.
these
There's a stereotype.
But you've seen a few things out there in Pickering Brook, haven't you,
Oh,
mate?
yeah.
Maybe Matt does just live in New Zealand, just second in Pickering Brook.
But yeah, anyway, and like
So do they not like you or something?
No. So as
It's just touchy.
Okay.
like the final kick, England miss, right?
Yeah.
I'll go silent, and like I feel the guy start turning.
On you.
Well, no, they're taking all the anger.
Yeah,
Oh,
they don't
okay,
care.
yeah.
If
And
you're
then,
not
like,
English, get out.
Get out of there.
I feel, and I'm like, I gotta go.
Fair enough.
And like I run out, get on the next bus with all like my mates. I'm like, I gotta get out of here. Right, that was like pretty much like being Italian in that room. Is what it felt like. I was like, I'm gone.
Bet's on, you can still bench press more, so it's okay.
Yeah.
So I would have been fine.
Yeah,
Nice.
but still,
They
a drunk English person
Oh,
after that.
like because none of us were drinking, but like they were all. There was this one guy, right, that like kept downing pints,
Yeah, just going nuts.
and
yeah.
all he said that night, right, was, "Come on, England, suck it down." Like that's all he said for like, like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Obviously cut that. So, yeah.
I think there's going to be a few decent cuts.
Yeah.
Cuts in this episode.
But yeah, that was a great night.
It was.
It
No,
was.
it actually was. It was a really.
I just
Euros
remember
final.
seeing videos of the Cass and
Oh.
that sports bar just going.
You know, there was.
off.
You know what? One place better than the Cas was that night. The
Where he
Italian
was?
club.
Where I wasn't.
The Italian club in Freo
Oh, the
apparently
Italian club.
went ballistic.
Really?
It was packed to the rafters.
What was this?
COVID
What was the game for?
Euros? So the European.
No idea.
So it's like a mini. It's like a mini World Cup, but like for the European teams. And England have just not made it in a very, very long time.
So England haven't won a major trophy
In a very long
since
time.
1966.
Yeah.
So
And
Do
considering
you
that's like their
remember
big
when
sport.
It's Coming Home was going
That's
around
the
everywhere?
song.
no.
Oh, what?
Really?
You're in New South Wales. You're in lockdown.
Yeah.
Oh, you
That
probably,
makes me more sense.
Yeah.
But still,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know that ridiculous anthem. That
I'm just here to kick balls, bro.
Hang on.
He's bringing it up.
It's saved on my favourites.
Oh, it sucks.
No,
But
oh,
it's one of the
no, I have heard it.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
'cause-
terrible.
yeah, it's on our
course
liked
you've heard
songs.
it.
Yeah,
The
he-
official song
he-
has got 3 lines.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he.
no, it's a crap. It's a
Yeah.
crap song. You have to skip it a bit, I think.
Yeah,
It's like, it's a terrible song.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
terrible.
he stops my music to play this.
Yeah, it's crap.
I'm at work listening to my Hamish and Andy podcast,
Yeah.
and then he plays this.
No, it's no good. If you
3 lines on his shirt.
How many times have you seen
Okay,
this
alright,
movie?
turn it up.
good.
I learned all the words at that pub line.
Was
Damn.
playing on repeat for 4 hours.
Yeah,
That's-
exactly.
You made a TikTok about the song.
No, I didn't.
God.
Yeah, you did.
Let's post it right.
When
Yeah.
Vander.
Did I?
Or you put it on your story. I remember because you were with
Yeah, I
all
would
your
have put something on my
mates.
story.
Because we went to go kick
I didn't make one.
after the
Making a
lockdown.
TikTok would be great.
I got a good TikTok.
We should do a White Line Fever TikTok.
I've got.
yeah.
I've had one TikTok go viral.
Have you?
Yeah, with Blake Long.
Oh, that one with Josh Dunkley.
With Josh Dunkley and Adam Toole.
Yeah.
How many views
After
did
the
you
grand
get?
final in Metro.
I think you got like 180,000.
What?
Yeah. Well,
It just kept on going.
so no, I
up.
literally just like Josh Dunkley was there. Yeah,
The one Carl put on his story.
yeah, and no, but the funny.
Oh,
That was me.
that was
Yeah, that was me. So I found out. I'm not even gonna say that, but I found out a lot of things about different AFL players that night that can't get released to the world. But
I've heard some interesting stories from that night.
no, but great night. Josh
Tommy
Dunkley was
O'Sullivan.
awesome. Josh Dunkley played his 100th game on the weekend, so good on him. No, lovely guy though. Trelaw, lovely guy.
Don't want to say what they got up to that night.
No, they were pretty good. They were all right.
After Metros.
Yeah, that could have been something else, but I
Yeah.
can't confirm or deny. But no, they were really,
I
really
just
good.
heard
But yeah,
stories.
that I did have that one go viral.
Also,
That one.
But the funny on the Instagram, all these AFL meme pages were just screen recording my
Oh,
TikToks
yeah.
and just taking them, and I was like,
You got
Dude,
posted on so
I got
many
posted
different
everywhere, like,
AFL
I'm on
pages.
AFL dank memes, like
do you guys like? Oh, maybe it is AFL. I don't think it's AFL dank memes.
it's.
But
I'm on a lot of different pages.
yeah, but there was one when I was coming here today. I was on Instagram and I was scrolling through and it was like, top surprise players of the years, like
Yeah,
players that
yeah,
have
yeah.
played better than expected.
yeah.
And number 2 was Patrick Cripps. I was like, He's a good player.
He's
Yeah,
what
he
the
was a
fuck?
superstar.
He's
Yeah.
a superstar of the competition.
Yeah, exactly. Why is he a surprise good
Yeah.
player?
Yeah.
I was like, what are you doing?
I
you
guess
silly
Because
maybe
he
goose?
last
still
year.
lost to the Dockers. Flag
Hey!
Flag beds.
I will say one thing, just because I will.
It's a
Bailey
podcast.
Smith is like as much hate as he gets and whatever.
Nice
Such
guy.
a good bloke.
He is one of the nicest, most patient
Yeah.
humans of all time. He was at Benny's after a thumping grand final loss when they were in it until 3/4 time. He took every photo with every fan. He was the only player there with personal security, just due to his in case someone
'cause of his
literally attacked
fame.
him, and he's just famous. He took every photo. He was hugging people. He was not argy bargy. He was real good person. So
On the Wednesday night after the grand final, he's posted that he's going to Magnet,
Yeah.
and within
he would
20 minutes, Magnet had a line bloody going down the street.
Oh
Yeah.
my
It was
god.
insane.
I lucked in. I just got a text from someone, and they were like, "Get to Benny's now. Bailey Smith's there." And I came from a neon-themed 18th birthday party. So I was in a tradie shirt,
Nice.
and I was not expecting. I was expecting to get let into Metros because they're a bit loosey-goosey, but Benny's has a bit more pride than that. And
They used to, not anymore.
and I didn't get let in. And then I knew one of the guys at the door. I went to school with his son, so I was like, "Mate, I've got a
Gosh, connections.
I was like, I've got a collar on. You can let me in." He's like, "Yeah, sweet, get in there." I was like, eyeing off. I was like, "Where's Bailey Smith? I need a photo with him, whatever." And I swear to God, I'm not making this up. You can believe me or not, I don't care. He saw me in a high-vis shirt, and I kind of made eye contact with him, and I started filming him a little bit. And I had my flash on, so he kind of saw me again.
yeah.
And he's literally grabbed me across the crowd from the back of my shirt, and he's put me in a headlock. And that selfie I put on my Instagram, I'm in half a headlock, and I'm taking this photo with him, and he's just put me in this headlock, and he's like, "You just knocked off work, mate, you little legend." I was like, "Yeah, Bailey." Yeah, no, great guy though.
knock
Yeah.
off work just to see Bailey Smith.
Yeah, exactly.
To be fair, I would do
And that was all of my TikTok comments. What a loser! Who goes into a club with high-vis and all this stuff? I was just like,
Josh
I got a
Dun-
lot of hate on that TikTok.
Josh Dunkley looked paz that night
He-
from that
he,
TikTok that I saw from you.
There's a video of him sculling his drink, and it's just gone everywhere except his mouth. But anyway, should we go into the Fever 5?
Yeah, we're at an hour.
Okay, we can close this off at an hour and 10 easy.
Do you know, just quietly, Bailey Smith
Yeah.
he's a liberal?
Is he?
Oh, yeah. No, who's
He's
it?
getting paid for that.
Well,
Yeah.
oh, mate, I saw it on
Sponsorship
Yeah.
by the
One of-
Liberals.
Who's
There's
the-
so many sponsorships.
Smart,
Oh
actually
my
smart
gosh.
by them to be fair.
The treasurer
Yeah.
of Australia, that
Yeah.
bald-headed bloke.
Yeah.
Bailey
Bald-headed
Smith.
Half of them, yeah.
Bailey
Narrows it down a
Smith,
lot.
got around and was like, "Oh, look at this fella, my good mate, best hair and whatever."
Yeah.
And I was just like, "What are
No
you
way,
doing?"
yeah.
Like,
That's to be fair, that is smart if they paid him to do that.
I don't know if I'd take a bribe from Liberals. Not getting political, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Fever 5.
I only found out the other day you had to register to vote.
Yeah, so he. Yeah.
You registered yet?
No, I can't.
I haven't
He's too
registered.
late.
I haven't
Yeah.
registered.
No,
It's-
yes you can.
Nah, it's too late.
No.
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh.
No one
You
told
might,
me.
you might be able to rock up on the day, and they'll write you down saying
Oh,
that.
I'm-
if
I'm
you registered
okay.
for the state one, can you
Yeah.
still
I think
do
it, I think it goes
It
through
does go through, okay,
automatically.
then
I'm pretty
then
sure.
I'm-
Yeah.
Awesome.
But anyway, Fever 5. So.
Trying to bring this up for a while now.
Yeah. So our last segment, really good fun one. So we just go through top 5 moments in different segments, and we all have a bit of a pitch to put in. So who wants? Well, we haven't really organised it this week, but the 5 we're going to go with is top 5 floggings we've been in. So either we've played in. This was inspired from the weekend just gone,
Inspired from the weekend.
and either you've played 4, you've towed up a team, or you've been on the other side of it. Special guests can have 2. Do you want to have 2 today? So 5.
Sure.
So we'll go. You can kick us off. Do you want to kick us off?
Yeah,
With
right.
one?
The biggest flogging that I've been a part of. I'm discluding the weekend. We'll bring that up
we'll
later.
bring that up,
but
yeah.
there's 2 that stick out. That was
Oh, no.
played in one of them
Yeah.
100%.
What was the difference?
Against Melville.
Yeah.
I wasn't playing the Melbourne.
Was this the one you were going to bring
No.
up?
Yeah,
you were going to
no.
bring this one up, weren't
Yeah.
you?
No.
Nice. Yeah.
This was the one I wasn't playing.
I
in.
got injured in the first 5 minutes.
That's
of the
what.
game.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
happens.
I remember the
What
score.
what was the score like?
175 to 1.
Ooh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay, right.
Yeah. But that is not the biggest I've been a part of.
Oh, no.
I've had a bigger win.
Really?
I've had a bigger win
In
What?
for Aquinas.
I was going to say, was it
Oh.
a
I was going to say, I certainly
Let
wasn't
me
part
guess, it
of
was
that.
against Guildford.
No,
No?
it was against Hale.
in what, twos?
It was in
Year 9 something.
10Bs or 9Bs or something. One of those, in the
Yeah.
second grade somewhere.
Yeah. And you just towed up.
We have beaten them 177 to 0.
Oh my god.
That's a rough
They,
day.
they've had 2 inside 50s the whole
Yeah.
game.
That's a rough day.
That is just so rough. We just kept on.
That's
keeping it
just
forward.
flashbacks to Sunday.
I was playing centre half back. I got nothing.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
I had to push up in the forward line. I kicked a goal in the end, but that's just how bad that game was. It was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Not for Hale.
Gethin, number 4.
I was going to mention that.
That
Melbourne
one,
Boys game.
yeah, yeah,
But, am I allowed
you
to
can-
give the
yeah.
shout out to the country footy
Yeah,
team?
go on.
Yeah,
Why
let's
not?
Okay. So, this.
Is it,
I've I've seen a few.
I've
of
seen the
these
ones on
going
the Ultimate
around.
Resi Instagram posts and stuff
Yeah.
where they're 300 and blah 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 to negatives almost. If it could go negatives, it would.
I don't know if I believe some of these are that bad.
Yeah.
This was proper bad.
Is this what? Is this
So-
400s?
This is this Central Midlands Coastal Football League.
This is in Perth.
No, it's
Oh.
WA. So I'll give you.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant.
I'll give you the teams,
It's
right?
in WA,
So
yeah.
you've got Cervantes,
Yep.
Moora,
I've seen this one.
Dandagaran,
this one.
Lancel, Ledge Point,
It's a
and
Cervantes game. I remember.
Yeah. I've seen
Jurien
this.
Bay. So this
Yeah.
is Cervantes
Yep.
versus Jurien Bay,
Yep.
right? Holy.
What was the score? I forgot what the score. But I saw this on Instagram the other day.
So basically,
Well, I tell us the score. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, he's
I'm
trying to
getting
find it.
there,
He's
bro.
trying to find it.
Okay.
It was like 3 weeks ago or something as well.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
so
pretty
it's
recent. and
round
it was
one.
just nuts.
and the result is as followed: Cervantes 52 goals, 21, 331, to Jurien Bay's 4 goals, 125.
It's impressive to still kick
Wow.
4 goals when the other team's gotten 400.
They'd be playing on
400
dust bowls as
points.
well.
But here's what I find more intriguing, right?
Yeah.
So they had 3 goal kickers score 11 goals.
Yeah.
Oh my
Right?
gosh.
2 of them were brothers.
Oh
so
my
they
gosh.
kicked 22 goals between them
That's
that
unreal.
day.
In
That's
one family.
nuts.
So shout
That's
out
a good
to
day out.
Josh Devitt Boyd and Isaac Devitt Boyd. And basically, pretty sure they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 goal scorers.
Wow.
Geez, you're
Bloody hell. And 33 goals of them were
With
3
3
goals.
of them.
That is.
That's a day out and a
Yeah.
half.
yeah, it's a good day.
So, Matt, if you ever get bored in your lifetime and you want to get paid coin to just head up to Lambeth.
Cervantes is your place to be,
Yeah,
mate.
boys.
there you
Mark
go.
LaCroix's hometown.
Yeah.
Dream Bay won, didn't they? Or
Dream
just-
Bay, Dream Bay lost.
Yeah, yeah.
Cervantes won.
Yeah,
But
okay, there
Cervantes
we
won.
go.
I've driven past that Lancelin Pirates ground a few
Yeah.
times. Looks
Mm.
it's nice.
No, do you know?
Okay.
Do you know who actually has a pretty nice ground? Kununurra.
Really?
Yeah, I'll drive up there for a weekend.
Can't
you?
say I've
Yeah.
driven past the Kununurra one, but
Yeah,
the
I-
Pirates one,
well,
it's actually it's
I
not
played.
bad
I played for.
considering where they
I
are.
played a game for Kununurra. I
Oh,
was-
you have?
yeah. So I was up for a month-long trip with my dad and my mum and my sister, so my family.
Yeah.
Their time.
Anyway, and so yeah, we were up there, and then there's only like one store there, and
Yeah.
and they were selling like footy shorts, and I only wear football shorts.
Yeah,
for
I
those
I
who
have
know,
so many
Yeah,
different
yeah,
Keep
I-
wearing them
shorts.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I-
literally
I-
wearing footy shorts right now.
I don't wear anything else, and so I was like, oh sweet, I'll pick up a few. Anyway, so I like tried some on, and then I just kept them on, and then I went and paid for them, And then these boys came up to me when I was walking out of the store, and they were like, "Hey, white fella, you want to play for us?" And then
Maybe don't.
No, that's true. That's fine.
yeah.
It's fine
And
if that's true.
They were like, "Oh, who do you play for?" And I was like, "Oh, just down. I don't even live here." And then they were like, "Oh, you got the Kununurra Crows shorts on," and they were like, "Do you want to play tomorrow?" And I was like, "Yeah." And so it was so much fun. They were incredible. They, we didn't play with any boots on. It was like
barefoot.
Yeah, barefoot footy. They took.
Sick.
That's awesome.
And
That is awesome.
pretty much like I was playing the forward line, and then they'll like go to the goal square and try and run the field, and I made it to like the back 50 meters, and just there was no hope. There was no hope because those boys just. There's no way you're getting away from those
out
boys.
in Kununurra, mate.
Yeah.
It was so
You'd
much
be
fun.
like the perfect country football player.
Oh, it was so
That sounds like good fun.
it was the best. Like it was so much fun, and there was no number 25 and number 7 from Wankers of the Week.
Why not?
He probably played with a torn quad as well.
Yeah, and like because they all grew up together, they all know each other, and they're all just like I reckon there was a dog pile every 5 or so minutes. They just got around it.
Yeah, I just love it.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Oh.
It'll be a game. I'm gonna go 2 games because it was back to back. So, my first year at South Perth, we didn't have a very good side in 17s, and it was rain affected against Midland, and they were big boys, and we really were reluctant to go out there and play. We didn't want to, and the umpire's like, "Nah, let's go out and play." And we lost the toss, and we're like, "Oh no, we're gonna be out here for a long time." And sure enough, we were. And they put, I think it was like that. We took 2 or 3 wickets, and so it was 60 overs, and they hit 280 or something. And I was like, whatever, day one, we're not gonna win that game, but so what? Anyway, I bowled 1 over that game, got hit for 19 as captain.
Your leggies.
Yeah,
Got
Callan Hill.
flogged a few of them before.
Callan Hill. Yeah, you have.
He's also got the out.
I've got you a couple of times. Callan Hill, just ball one, just couldn't miss me, and I dragged myself off, obviously, and then they hit 280. Got asked last minute to play seniors against Midland again, straight after that game, and that was 70 overs in the field that we lost the toss to. So I've fielded 60 overs, got asked to play 3s, and they hit 450 for 4 wickets.
Wow.
So I saw 6 wickets that day for nearly 700 runs, and I bowled 1 over and got hit for 19, and I didn't bat.
Oh.
That was in 1 day, so 130 overs in the field, 700 runs, and 6 wickets.
That's a rough day at the
That
office.
is-
That was a bad day. Yeah.
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 Wow.
Yeah. It wasn't. That was. Yeah.
No words.
That was based. So I was Dad, when I came home from footy on the weekend, he's like, "Oh, how'd you go?" I was like, "Dad, remember that game a few years against Midland when in 17s we got towed up, and then in seniors we got towed up?" I was like, "That's what happened today." So, yeah, who hasn't? And Tommy can finish us off.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to mention the weekend.
Yeah, just do that. That's
because
easy.
because
That's easy.
also the next day there was I'll start at Saturday, Rams versus Wanneroo.
Wanneroo. Very good side now.
Yeah, very, very good side.
And we were off badly.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay.
Don't even talk about it.
Yeah, so it was a rough game. There was it was a long game. Some people were out there playing with torn quads, and it was just
I wonder who that was.
Yeah, absolute nuffies.
yeah, and
Others weren't moving from the goal square when I was at the other side of the ground.
Oh gosh, it was an interesting game.
Yeah.
Anyway, and so what was the end score? It's
153 to 2.
to 2. Yeah.
I kicked one of those behinds.
Yeah.
Post.
It was.
Oh,
he
it's
kicked
nearly.
it was
I thought it was going
And
through.
it was going through, and I was on chase for it, and then
Yeah.
it literally just went
Just
doink,
took a
and it
right
hit the
angle.
base of the post. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah.
I've gone for a
Yeah.
left foot snap from about 45, 50.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it's
just
just
kept
dribbled.
rolling.
I was like,
Dribbled,
oh.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
we got towed up.
and then the reserves, what they get.
So we kicked. So we had 5 boys asked to go up and play resis after the full game of Colts, and we we kicked 2 goals, so we did quite well there. But
You kicked one of them.
I kicked
Yeah, Wenban.
kicked is a bit generous. It's more of a shin that I kind of ran through and socced. And
Yeah.
on the goal line
After
with
slide
20
tackling someone.
with 20 seconds to go in the game, so it wasn't very impressive. But
Just tell us the score.
yeah, it was. I can't. It was 150 points lost though.
It was
Yeah.
165
There you
to
go.
14. I think.
Oh,
that was 12. We just
gosh.
kicked 2
Oh,
goals.
it was 2 goals
Just 2
straight,
goals,
was it?
and then league
League.
we lost by over 100.
106 points.
You played your league debut,
Yeah.
so shout out to you.
Yeah,
After,
Timmy.
after playing a full game
Full
of
game of
Colts,
Colts, pulled
Yeah.
down, and then said, "Hey, do you want to play a game of ones?"
found out 10 minutes before the game
Yeah.
started.
And
That was
then
great, cramping
The
up.
women's, not a goal or a point scored.
From either team.
No, so one's in
There was
play.
only one women's.
Resi's.
Imagine if it was even.
No, Resi's played 124-0.
Oh.
So yeah, not a great day for
Wow.
a Rammer.
There's 4 games for the Melville Rams. All 4 of them.
And 3's got pumped as well.
Oh, sorry, yeah, 5.
Three's lost by about
Yeah.
60 points.
I only
So
found
5
out on the
games, 5
weekend there
games
were
in total.
multiple teams in our yeah.
What? Sorry, I've asked Matt if he wants to play a game of 3s because they were asking
Yeah.
around for people. No one ended up playing it.
Yeah.
But Matt was like, wait, what? Sorry, who's the 3s? What's going on here? And then me and Miles had to try and explain that there's a
I just
thirds Resi's league, Colts team, and 2 women's team all play for Melville. And Matt just did not
No,
understand.
I get it, didn't
Not
grasp
at all.
What did you think, Captain?
I just thought that we were just all one good, happy family.
Who else were we training with?
I just thought they were friends of ours.
Neighbours.
Well, mind you, if you're playing like 4ths or 3rds and you come into training,
Yeah.
you're probably not doing it right.
You're doing something wrong, aren't you?
There's about 4 thirds.
Nah, shout out to the Ultimate Resis out there. But yeah, no, not a good day to be a
No.
Rammer.
And then the next day, just a quick shout out to the Sunday League.
Oh, yeah, you played.
Yeah.
Did you
so
play?
No, Gethin was in hospital.
Oh, soft as, mate. When has that ever affected your leg?
Yeah.
Bloody good shine, I
Yeah.
Yeah, no, great shine on Gethin's head.
Yeah, and so it was
Quite
down.
arousing it is. Yeah.
I just
Up
finished
on Saturday night.
finished work at Total Tools,
Yeah.
and then Owen texted me and was like, "Oh, hey, are you coming down to the game?" After I told him, "Oh no, I've torn my quad," and then I was like, I finished work. I was like, I'll just go down there and watch. And it was down in Rockingham.
Also, Lark Hill.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like
Apparently, it was a bit further down.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
yeah.
It was it's about like 50-minute drive.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
it was a really nice drive. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. And so yeah, I got down there and it was half time and it was 3-1 and then like they'd lost one player, so they only had one sub, and I was like, does anyone have spare boots? And so I played.
Yeah.
And then
With
it
a
ended,
torn quad, you're an
With the
idiot.
torn quad after playing a whole game. the
and
day
then
before.
and then we lost 8-1.
Oh.
Yeah, and
Weekend.
That's like
Oh,
FIFA stuff. That's like
oh my
FIFA 22
gosh.
stuff on amateur mode.
that whole Rockingham team wins wankers of the week.
I've heard they were
Worse than the
really
Wanneroo
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah. Oh my
Wow.
gosh, it was bad.
Really?
It was like, and the people on the side were even
Yeah.
worse. Like they
In
were
Sunday
calling,
League.
they were calling people.
Beep, beep,
Yeah,
beep, beep, beep.
beeping out that one.
It was like
Really?
it was atrocious.
Yeah, right.
And then a guy came up to us like after the game, and apparently like the team does like these fine things where
Yeah.
I don't know who the money goes to, but
We've got fines
Yeah,
going
Matt,
on
I
as
think
well.
every sport team does
Yeah.
that.
oh
I think everybody does fines.
Okay.
That's a fine
Well-
for not
Yeah,
knowing
yeah,
what the fine
there
is.
we go.
so yeah, and the opposition guy came up to us and told us what fines that we had to put on our team, and I was like, who the fuck are you?
Oh, no.
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh,
Oh, God.
So yeah.
This is a lot of swearing from Matt. I haven't heard
I haven't
that.
heard-
Oh,
Are you
mate.
okay?
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
You've had a big couple of weeks.
Oh yeah.
Mate.
He needs a Geno's coffee.
No, I just need to take my meds.
Hey, whatever works. Gethin?
Alright,
Oh, no, Matt,
number
Tommy's
one.
got our last one.
I'll go back to cricket.
Yeah. Is it against
Um,
me? when you towed us up and you took 5 for and hit 70 or whatever. Yeah.
No, I won't bring that one up. That
Okay.
was a good day.
That was a great day out for you, yeah.
That was a very good day.
That
think
was,
Ma-
You got-
yeah, I
you-
was there. I was in the slips.
Yeah.
I got to watch it all happen.
Yeah.
I don't know how I've taken a 5 for, just quietly.
Yeah.
It was more than you took a 6.
I took like 6 for,
6 or 7.
It was like 6
got me
for
out. I kicked it.
7 or
It was
something as well.
nuts.
It
Yeah,
was
it was stupid.
insane.
Yeah, it was stupid.
Every time he bowled, it was just went through the stumps. It was nuts.
Hey, at least I didn't get bowled. I kicked mine.
Okay. Oh, that was a good day.
Yeah.
But this is probably, I mentioned this day earlier in the podcast
100?
with the 100.
Yeah.
Me
Nice.
and Liam Garrigle
Yeah.
had a 150 run partnership.
Beautiful.
I hit 100. He hit 74 in the end.
Yeah.
We both got retired.
Nice.
He could
Stitched
not
up.
believe it that he got retired that
He's
day.
hit 100 though.
He has, yeah.
Yeah.
We've ended up. Miles got out cheaply. He was pissed at that.
Yeah.
We've ended up about 300. Mind you, this is in a club game.
Club game. Yeah.
This is in a club game.
Community match.
That's what? It's like
That's a lot.
54 over game.
Yeah.
That is a lot of runs.
Yeah.
And then we've just steamrolled them.
Yeah.
Like, we've gotten them all out for under 60.
Yeah.
It's just
Nice.
not a fun week to
No.
Bateman.
Yeah. No, that's not good at all.
Me and my homies hate Bateman.
What was
The Bateman hatred. Nah, Bateman are good.
what
What's
was
wrong
the
with Bateman?
Yeah.
Mate, they just hosted every primary school athletics carnival.
No, I'm with you
Oh,
on that.
and
Yeah, yeah,
they
yeah.
thought they were amazing, and it's like,
What
guys,
did
you look, your name looks like Batman. Like, chill out.
okay?
you know?
That's
Like,
That's a flex.
that's
isn't
a
it?
weird one.
no, like Bladen was obviously Bladen's dyslexic, and he
Yeah,
genuinely
thought it was Batman.
Batman primary school. Like,
Oh.
and anyway, I just have bad memories because I was the leader of a leaderboard team
Yeah.
that day.
Throwing
and
them, pitching
we're
them.
about to win, and then bloody idiot turns his head last second, and the ball goes bazingas away, right?
Bazingas
We've
away.
gone from 1 to 5th, and I never get my ribbon at inter-school primary school athletics.
How passionate he is about this. And how long ago was this? Like,
And I am still filthy. I remember being there and crying in my mum's arms, and it was a bad day. And I am furious about
Okay,
this
thank you,
day.
Gethin, for.
Ah.
What was the
We got 2 people here who need a bit of help, I think.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Well,
Justin still held up something that happened 10 years ago.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
pretty fiery
That is
about
that
it.
is 10 years ago almost.
It's 10 years.
Yeah,
What
10
was-
years ago next year.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I
Tommy,
will.
what was the score when Miles hit the century as well?
Oh, that was
Against-
ridiculous as well.
I remember
that was
that.
against Bateman
Against
as well.
Bateman.
That was against
Yeah,
Bateman as
yeah,
well
yeah.
because he nearly took out Michael Gaynor's dad's car.
Oh, that's right.
He nearly took
Yeah.
out his window.
I've seen a couple of those happen. Yeah.
And after that shot, everybody moved their cars.
Oh, I
Just
don't
Yeah.
quietly was with my bat.
Oh yeah.
I remember Dad.
Just he broke his bat and he
Yeah.
asked for
Dad, whenever
mine.
we'd verse Miles, made sure he'd be like, yeah, I'm not parking in the car park. Like,
Yeah. He can
because if he
hit
gets
some
a
serious
hold of it,
balls.
it's just like it's not even. It shouldn't even be worth a 6.
Yeah.
It honestly should be worth like 14.
So you guys know
It's
Tree
crazy.
Park?
Yeah. Oh, he's
Yeah.
put a couple into the.
He's put a
yeah.
couple into the bush straight, like over mid off. For
I
him.
remember a game I played
Against
against him
Will
at
Duff.
Tompkins.
Hold up. Wait. Into
Build up.
behind the far
Yeah.
goals.
So-
Yeah.
So you know where the netball courts are?
Over
Yeah.
the netball courts.
over the netball
Yeah.
courts.
Oh my
and
god.
into that bushland.
Massive. I've
lost
seen
the
a couple
ball.
at Tompkins like go into the the river bank.
Tompkins. Oh,
But Miles is the
jeez.
only one I've seen at Tompkins, that little ground. He's
Yeah.
honestly hit it over the trees and into the ocean,
Well, it's a river.
to the river. Even. I think we ended on that.
We're at
That's a
like
part
after
2. That's
you-
part 2.
we're at 77 minutes here.
That's
boys.
fine. That's only an hour and 15.
But before we end, I
We
just
could
want to add
go
one
on
more
for
thing.
ages as well.
Right, just because I'm still salty about year 12 when we lost European handball.
Oh, bro.
Right? Biggest floggings, all right?
Yeah.
That
Oh,
other
here we
year
go.
11 team, right? The game went on for what,
Oh.
12 minutes? 15-3? Do we recall that day, Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
I don't think Matt wants to remember that day.
Yeah.
No, we won, Matt.
Oh. Oh, sweet.
Mate,
Nice.
You scored 7, I scored 8,
Oh yeah.
and then some
What's your
other
whole score?
some other blokes that were just fill-ins on the team. Let's
Yeah.
Um,
Ringins, yeah.
They got a
You two are the only two.
We
Yeah.
were the only.
We
It's just us.
yeah. It was.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Jaden the goalie.
Yeah, Jaden kept it.
Yeah.
No, he didn't clean sheet.
No.
Sorry.
What was it?
It was a big. I thought you were referring to the game that we lost to.
No, not the final.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
lost.
Oh, wasn't it?
It's you know how bad this is that I didn't even go to your school and I know about your
Yeah.
handball careers.
There's a good meme page. I was looking through it all
Yeah.
today. And like,
it tickled me silly.
Someone
Why
made a-
why did we do indoor soccer? Why didn't we join a handball team? Guys, we should start a
I-
Euro
Handball
handball
team.
team.
Let's start a
I
handball
Oh my
team.
gosh,
Down
guys,
to
let's
that.
look into that right
I,
now.
I
could-
tried
wait.
to look into some of it.
And mixed netball.
Oh, I get around.
Mixed netball's
netball.
unreal. Great
There's
fun.
a few-
Indoor mixed netball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
Off-
few
climb
boys in
off
our
the
footy
walls.
team that.
But,
Yeah. Darcy, I think's in
it
one.
was
Okay, guys,
all
Someone
We
wrap
do have
it
to
up.
end. We do have to
Yeah,
end this.
right.
Yeah.
No, thank you, Tommy, for coming on. Been another episode. So
Cheers for having me.
thank you to Makita.
Good fun.
Yeah, XGT range.
XGT range out now.
Yeah.
Up
Get onto
Makita.
it. No, thank you very much. Ending now.
Lovely.